Good morning. I'm glad to have you back in my office. Today is December 23rd. Of course, we're now working from the days of winter solstice to the days of Christmas. And while we're doing that, we call you to sacred events, sacred attitudes, sacred prayer, and meditation. And today I'd like to talk about meditation, the power of meditation. What is its gift to you? Why would you even bother to meditate? Meditation allows all of us to know that we are multidimensional human beings, that we're not just this being in the earth plane trying to figure out how to deal with life and is there a god or a goddess? Is there a deity beyond our existence? Meditation actually allows us to open our mind and, in fact, expand it through the dimensions and unify with those other realms that we, from the most part, don't see, especially through our optical eyes. Meditation is an art because it is a necessary practice before you get very good at it. The practice is to help you leave this third dimensional reality consciousness and allow yourself to move beyond this human endeavor and feel your connection with the loved ones who have gone before you, with the experienced ones that are called the angelic beings, the guardians, and ultimately to connect with the divine mind. Whether you call that divine mind God, Goddess, Allah, whether you call that energy the Lord, it does not matter. It's that creator, creatrix energy that initiated this flow of individuation. And you can learn to understand that, blend with it. And again, why? Why is that important? It allows for you to explore the different qualities that create healing through your physical body, your subtle emotional energy, your mental energy. The beauty of your soul is connected with, which allows you to feel much more of your life purpose. The energy of connecting with guardians allows you to listen very carefully and be guided along every day without wondering, well, should I turn right or left? Should I take this action today or not? You'll hear your intuition much stronger. And yes, some people can actually hear their guardians speak to them, an inner ear feeling. And that does occur, especially when you've learned to alter your mind through meditative states. Union with Source means that you feel empowered. And in that empowered state, you can take on all tasks of life. It doesn't matter whether it's a task of a career or the task of inner strength. Blending with that higher consciousness, you live it and you know you're living it. It is then your power of faith. To meditate, you need to learn how to relax and the levels of the mind that you move through, in fact, may cause you to start sleeping in the beginning, but eventually your mind and body will learn that as you relax, it does not mean go to sleep. You'll move through different states of consciousness. Your first level of consciousness is the beta state, in which you're quite alert, awake, aware of what's going on around you. The next level you move through is called the alpha state. This state is one of the first levels of relaxation. It's also strongly an autosuggestive point. In fact, when you're watching television, your legs are kicked up and you're just remotely turning the channels, you are likely in an alpha state. And in fact, all of those advertisements are geared just for that purpose. Because then you'll take them in, you'll listen at subtle levels, and you'll just have to go out and purchase what they've just suggested you obtain. Then you'll move through the theta state. And when you begin to move through the theta state, body is much more relaxed again. And as you're training, it may fall asleep again. But if you keep working diligently to keep the body awake while your mind expands, the theta state is a place in which greater healing occurs, a tremendous amount of learning to communicate with loved ones who have crossed over, with the angelic beings, with the guardians who can help you comprehend the multidimensional reality of this universe does occur. You can also begin to blend much more efficiently in your awareness of the oneness you have and are with Source. It is at these points of consciousness that you are so receptive to learning, and that means learning anything. You can learn about the greater universe and its evolutionary process. You can learn about any subject you desire to awaken to. You can allow yourself to be guided from your higher self versus the everyday activities of life. You enhance the health of your mind, your body, your spirit by utilizing meditation. You blend with the deities, the saints, the guardians that we all would like to know more from, such as Jesus the Christ, a great healer, or Buddha, or perhaps Inanna, Anu, the green man. There are so many energies of consciousness to connect to, and you can through the agency of meditation. If you are someone who is confused or confounded by meditation, there are many good books out nowadays on how to meditate, and if you like, you can visit my website, www.facesofwomanspirit.com. Go to the products page, scroll down, and you will find a meditation tape. That meditation tape is a teaching tape teaching you how to meditate, and it has 2 meditations on it to help you learn how to feel and experience that altered state of consciousness. Utilize your meditation always, definitely always. And for now, to make sure you're aligned in the sacred intent that our holidays ask us to be aligned with. Have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing you in the office tomorrow.